Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy, and we're going to talk about breaking the cycle. What does that even mean? I've been blessed. I've worked with a lot of people, and it's exciting to see people get healthy, but sometimes it seems to come back. Certain health issues, why do the headaches come back? Why does the back pain come back? Um, why are the shoulders not feeling as strong as they used to? Why did the numbness, the tingling, whatever those health issues are? And what I personally believe, and if you talk to anyone probably in healthcare, they'll agree with me on this, is that your body's always giving you feedback. It's always saying, what are you doing? What inputs are you giving that are helping you? Are you doing things that may be not best for you? And as I talk about symptoms, I'm obviously not talking about like you go to the gym and you're sore the next day. I mean, that makes sense. Um, I'm talking about something that you feel good. You're almost going on this roller coaster ride where you feel good, you feel bad. It's just this up and down, and you just want to just kind of make a breakthrough and just feel good over the long term, not just the short term. So, what are things we can examine? So, the first thing I would look at is your self care. So, honestly, if you have reoccurring health issues, the backaches, the headaches, numbness or tingling in the body, how well are you taking care of yourself? And if you're listening to this, you may want to try this as an exercise and just rate yourself out of 10. How well do you take care of yourself? 10 being the best, 0 is like you never take care of yourself. And you want to ask yourself some fundamental questions. Number one, are you getting enough rest? Are you drinking water? How is your diet? When you do eat food, are you rushed? Are you always on the go? Is everything you're eating heavily processed? Is it more natural based? Are you smoking a lot because you need a break? Are you drinking alcohol because you just need to kind of de-stress? Like these things definitely take a toll on the body, and we know that, right? What about you're always tired, so you maybe had a cup of coffee in the morning, but you find yourself like lately taking 2-3 cups. So how is your self-care? Are you just always running? Are you always on the go? Are you stressed? What are you doing to take care of yourself? Are you doing regular chiropractic appointments for health? Are you doing yoga stretches, going for jog, going to exercise, whatever that looks like for you? But what are you doing to take care of yourself, or is something getting neglected? So I would say look at that, look at your self care, be objective. If you want to get something out of this, just be brutally honest, and you don't have to share it with anyone. But just ask yourself, how well am I taking care of myself? And maybe you're listening to this and you're like, you know what, I'm an 8 out of 10. I really take care of myself. My challenge to you is to say, okay, what can you do to go next level? Well, I eat great. Awesome. What could you do better? Could you have more veggies? Could you eat more organic food? Well, I exercise 5 days a week. All right. How do you change it up? Do you want to, do a different exercise, do something a little more challenging, obviously something you can tolerate? But these are questions you need to ask. Well, yeah, I pray and meditate all the time. Great. I do 5 minutes. Fantastic. Can we do 10 minutes, 15 minutes? So even if you're good, I always believe you never arrive. You're always improving. There's always things we could do to take better care of ourselves. So that would be on a personal level. That would be like your self care. The second thing, and this would apply to people who are working, or maybe you're in a certain program in school, but you want to also ask, let's talk about people who are working first. How is your job going? Is it satisfying? And don't get me wrong, hey, we're all going to have days that are a little bit rougher. Things don't go as planned. But 80, I love that 80-20 rule. 80% of the time when you're at work, I would hope you're feeling satisfied. I would hope you're getting satisfaction, because I, again, personally believe that that will obviously impact your health. Um, and the thing is, maybe you work somewhere, and is it just that you're just working long hours, long days, or you love it, but maybe it's just the department you're in. Maybe you just need to shift departments. And then the bigger question could be, well, I've done this for a while. I've done this for a few years. I'm looking at different options, maybe going back to school. But if you are in a job which is maybe physically hard on you, mentally, emotionally too much, and physical, maybe you have a job that you enjoy, but it's just, the first 5 years weren't too bad, but 10 years later, you're just like, oh my God, this is just getting too hard on me. You got to ask yourself some questions like, are you going to stay in that field? Can you stay in that field in a different position? Can you look at other options? Just keep everything on the table, because you're also going to go through different seasons. Maybe the job you had in your 20s will be different than your 30s, 40s, and 50s. Maybe your role will be different. Maybe you're still in the same industry, but your role is different. Now maybe you have family and you feel like you're not spending enough time with them, or whatever. Things change. So look at that, because again, that can cause that reoccurrence of certain health issues. Your body's saying, it's too much. And if you think about it, what is a symptom? That's your body saying, we need to course correct. There's something off. I need help. It's a warning signal. So we should listen to those things. The last category I would talk about as well is, and actually I'll step back again as well, academics. So maybe you're a student listening to this, and maybe you're in university, and are you passionate? Are you sure that's what you want to do? It's better that you're going through university, kind of keep your options open, and then maybe you realize, well, you know what, I do want to change a pace, and it's a big decision. It's not something you want to do irrationally, but if something maybe you went into a program thinking it was going to be a certain way, and you got in going, wow, this is not what I expect. And if I do this for 30, 40 years, I probably won't be happy, whatever it is. So, these are questions you have to answer for yourself. These are questions you need to talk to your family and your friends. But I think we have something inside of all of us which will tell us if we're on the right path or we're off the right path. And we need to honor that. We need to listen to that gut feeling, what our heart is saying. So the other category I would say that may cause the reoccurring symptoms, who are you hanging out with? Like it could be your family, your friends. You want to hang around people that when you leave, you're almost like, I had such a good time. I can't wait to see those people again. I have such a good time when I call my favorite cousin or my uncle or aunt or whoever your relative or your family circle is. You want to be surrounded. You should be like, oh, I have the best. Most of my friends, they're just really positive. They're uplifting. They're always wishing the best for me. I'm wishing the best for them. I'm there for them. They're there for me. You want that because that will affect your health. It absolutely will. So creating that positive culture, creating a positive, if I could use that term, like tribe, like people who you got some great people you hang out with. And then maybe if there's certain people where you don't see eye to eye, if it's immediate family, I think have a conversation and just say, look, I want our relationship to be harmonious. I want it to be positive. These are some thoughts and feelings. You can read books on this topic. And if you feel warranted, you might even say that, hey, let's talk. And if it's not making headway, you may want to seek some professional help with people who could do that. So those are important things, just speak up, talk, and obviously say it in a very kind and compassionate way. But getting those things out and saying, you know what, I respect you. I need you to respect me. And maybe creating boundaries and saying, when you do this, I feel like you're not respecting me. Is there anything I can do to respect you? This emotional health impacts the physical health. So you have to make sure you're around those positive people. You're positive, and you're taking care of those people and they're taking care of you. So look at your self-care. Look at your job, your career, and if you're studying, are you on the right path? Is this really what you want to do? And then look at that emotional health. Look at the relationships. Are you around people who uplift you and they're positive? Or are you surrounded by too many people where they're just, and maybe it's, again, everything's based on seasons. Maybe there's people you used to hang out with and you're like, we're on different paths and I'm not going to judge. I'm just looking for something different. And you don't have to make a big deal out of it. You'd probably not contact them as much just because your values and views have changed, and no one's better than anyone else. It's just like, I'm on a different path now, and maybe they're on a different path. But I think having good people around you who are supportive will really affect your health in a positive way. I think also making sure you love what you do. Yes, there's going to be challenging days, but I think having a career that you're very passionate about will obviously help your physical health, your emotional health as well. And then also making an effort to say, you know what, I will take care of myself on a regular basis, looking at your self-care. So this is a video with a lot of information. This is not like, well, I keep getting those headaches. I'll just keep you doing an ice pack. I'll do my stretches. That's true. You need to do that. That's granted. But if you're looking to really break the cycle, as we titled this video, you're going to have to go deeper. You're going to have to go deeper and look at things, and you'll see patterns and you'll see how you've changed and what you need to address. And then you will be able to break through those cycles, or at least understand them better and make better decisions. Because really, at the end of the day, health to me is physical, mental, emotional, even spiritual well-being. You want to be healthy on all those levels, then you have something to offer to other people and you'll be at your best. That's what this game is all about. You want to always be at your best. So God bless you. I hope you got some great information from this video, and I'll be here again. Thank you so much.